Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day this video finds you. It's your boy Jay, and let's start with a disclaimer. I don't look at data mines. I don't know what's in the data mines. I don't care what's in the data mines, okay? Don't run down to the comment section blurting about stuff about the data mines, because I don't look, and I like actually being surprised when we get official updates about the game. This video is going to be a lot of speculation on my part. Trying to guess what's coming when it comes to Title Update 4 and the expanded endgame and how I think it's about the weapons. So with that disclaimer out of the way, let's dive in. So Title Update 4 is on the way, and the roadmap says a new endgame system, right? And I'm thinking this endgame system has something to do with the Artian Weapons, okay? Why do I think that? Well, back when I think Title Update 2 launched, we got this tweet that kind of details their far future plans, and it actually mentioned Title Update 4. Allow me to read it to you. Let's look at it together. Free Title Update 4. Title Update 4 is scheduled to be released this winter. This update will include a new monster, which we now know is GOG, as more challenging elements, which is interesting because we kind of already got the 9-star. I wonder if we're getting more 9 stars, maybe something new on top. I don't know. But here's the important part for today's video. We are considering ways to ensure that the Artian weapons you have already forged will remain valuable. So we hope you will continue to forge and strengthen your Artian weapons while waiting for more info on free Title Update 4 in the future. So it sounds like, right, with this, right, they're being kind of cryptic. They're not just telling us straight up, but it sounds like we're gonna be able to push our Artian weapons even further than they already are, right? And like, this tweet is from June 27, 2025. Like, this is an old tweet, so maybe things have changed since then, because you know, they've kind of been listening to us and changing things as we give them feedback about the game. But just reading this here as it is, it sounds like the Artian weapons are going to get a buff, or maybe we're going to gain the ability to have more control over how the Artian rolls work. Because right now, well, maybe not even that, because they said keep forging and strengthening your Artian weapons. So I guess, I don't know, maybe they're going to give us a way to push them even further. Maybe another system's gonna be on top of it, that way they could get even stronger than they already are, even though they're, you know, if you get a perfectly rolled Artian weapon, right, if RNG is on your side, it's the strongest weapon in the game if you get the right rolls, which leaves a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths, because like, what about the weapons forged from monsters? Like, why are they just left in the dust, you know? And if it was up to me, I would have the system more like Sunbreak, where if you look at all of the Sunbreak weapons, if you go to the end of the weapon tree, you'll notice a lot of the end of the weapon trees use the anomaly parts to get the weapon to its final form, right? And if you look at Wilds right now, there's a huge column of just blank weapons, and you know, there are some weapons in that final column, right, which is like Title Update 2 final form weapons, some of which can compete with the Artian weapons. So I'm wondering if maybe they're gonna give us access to like a new part that we can use to maybe apply to a completed Artian weapon to push it even further, or they're gonna let us use these new parts that will come from the more challenging elements that they brought up in this tweet to take our monster completed weapons to a step even further beyond, so they can occupy that empty column currently in the blacksmith when you go, you know, talk to Gemma and you talk about forge a weapon. Personally, I think that would be great, so that the monster forged weapons can compete with the Artian weapons. You know what I mean? That's a pain point for, I think, a lot of people currently, is like, yo, why do I gotta fight with another layer of RNG on top of obtaining the Artian parts I want to make the weapon I want? You gotta fight with another layer of RNG so that you can roll the enhancements that you actually want on top of forging the weapon you already want. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of RNG to overcome at once. And I mean, I'm a little bit hopeful that maybe this new system that's going to come out with Title Update 4 will help give us more player agency, where you can control maybe a bit more of the Artian weapon when forging it, or maybe after you already roll it, maybe they give us a way to re-roll it one reinforcement bonus at a time, right? Because like we get reinforcement bonuses that are just kind of dished out at random as it currently is. So maybe after you get all your reinforcement bonuses, maybe there's another part that comes into play that we can get from this new level of challenge quest that will let us re-roll each reinforcement bonus one at a time the way we want, right? Because I don't know, I feel like the Artian weapons are already plenty strong, unless this new challenge that they're talking about in this tweet is so much more challenging that we just need stronger weapons in order to clear them reasonably, which is kind of scary to think about because the rest of the game is gonna get power crept like crazy, man. If a monster's not a 9-star, you slapping that thing crazy if you're gonna be able to make the Artian weapons even stronger than they are now. But it also does kind of give me hope that GOG is gonna be so difficult that it's going to be recommended that you interact with this system before you take him on, because he's going to be cracked that we need more firepower in our weapons to be able to take him down reasonably. That sounds kind of crazy to me. But either way, for right now, eagerly waiting for more title update for information. In the meantime, I would recommend maybe throwing some more 8-star hunts into your rotation so you can get more Artian parts if you don't have them already, right? Because, you know, after 9 stars came out, we're all out here charm farming, you know what I'm saying? So maybe take a look at what you got as far as Artian parts, or maybe go ahead and start farming up some weapons from right now so that when this does come out, you don't have to start the farm all the way from ground zero. You can have some of it already done, already ready to interact with the new system when title update 4 comes out. So yeah, that's about it for this video. That's why I think the new endgame system that they're talking about is gonna have something to do with the weapons, because they kind of told us so a while ago. But let me know in the comment section down below how you're feeling about the possibility of Artian weapons maybe even getting stronger, and do you feel that, hey, the monster crafted weapons are kind of being left in the dust right now? Do you wish that maybe we can use some of our Artian parts to enhance the monster crafted weapons to be up to a level that competes with Artian weapons? Let me know in the comment section down below, and do keep in mind, let's leave the data mine talk out of it this go around, please. I don't know, I kind of want to be surprised when the system hits, and want to be excited about it when it finally gets revealed, as opposed to, oh yeah, I saw it in the data mine, so I'm not hyped for it. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway, that's about it for this video. As always, people, happy hunting. Peace.